main damage was only on this arm. This arm is cracked. This arm is cracked completely. The sensors, if one of these sensors is damaged, then you are in a big trouble. This drone really gave me a bad one. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you remember this drone. Look at that arm. This is DJI Air3s, and if you have seen my previous videos, one of my previous videos, you must be knowing what exactly happened with this drone. This drone, I was flying it on the active track while following my car, and this drone crashed very badly. And look at that arm. So right now this arm I have glued there. Actually, it's glued very strongly. This is not a permanent solution. I'm not gonna fly this drone forever like this. I have already ordered the new arm for this drone. So while that arm arrives, meanwhile I will not fly this drone high, far away. I can at least take off and do my stuff. So in this video, I'm going to see. Right now the arm is glued, it's pretty strong. I want to see if this drone is still flying properly. There's no other bad damages on the drone. The main damage was only on this arm. This arm is cracked. This arm is cracked completely. As you can see, it was crashed very badly. So in this video, I'm going to take off, fly it around a little bit, fly it on the sports mode, also on the normal mode. Also, I will take off and try the active track on myself, and let's see what happens if this drone can still fly. And all right, let's see. The active track on this drone, the last one, was really disappointing moment for me. I was really not expecting that at all. I was trusting this drone a lot, because the last test which I had on this drone in the trees on very narrow and tight passages, this drone was performing really nicely. So I was pretty confident. That's why I didn't even look at this drone while I was driving. I only knew it when this drone was already crashed. 5 seconds after I realized my drone is crashed. So the obstacle avoidance, you have to be very careful. All right, let's take off. All right, taking off properly. Here you can see, this is the arm which I glued. So the drone is not 100% straight. As you can see in this video, is a little bit tilted, because that arm is still not straight. Even after I glued it, it's still not straight. You can see, but it's hovering properly. Let's see. Yeah, if I increase the altitude and decrease the altitude, that thing is working. The obstacle avoidance, it's also working. It's detecting the object. Let me try to move it towards me. All right, yeah, it's on bypass right now. Let me put it back. Let me put it back to the brake. All right. So now, if I will move it towards me, the drone will just stop. Let's see if it does. All right, there it is coming towards me, and there it is stopped. It's detecting the object properly. So my sensors are still good. On the camera here, you can see there is some scratches after this crash, but it's not bad. That camera filter, we can get it new as well for very good price, for affordable price. That is not an expensive damage. Overall, let's have a 360 look on the drone, if there is any other damages on the drone. So this is the arm. Here you can see I glued it. Otherwise, everything else is pretty good. Still looks clean. Luckily, I was lucky actually. The drone, the way it fall down on the ground, the impact was only on this leg, so there was no major damages. If one of these sensors is damaged, then you are in a big trouble. The sensors you cannot fix on its own. At the moment, even the Air 3 as well, Mini 4 Pro, Air 3, Mavic 3 Pro as well, all these fisheye lenses, fisheye obstacle avoidance sensor drones, there's no solution You have to send your drone to the DJI. They are only they can fix it. But any local repair shops, because obviously all the countries, they don't have the official DJI repair shops in their countries. So if you are living in a country where there is no DJI repair store, official DJI store, you are in a big trouble if you damage your sensors. In my case, I'm lucky, I'm safe. Let's see the obstacle avoidance if it's still working. Let me draw a box around me. Active track, the drone is behind me now. There it is tracking me. Let's see if it's going to track me properly. Do not disappoint me again. This drone really gave me a bad one. I was really not expecting that from this drone. So here, when I'm moving slowly, the drone is detecting the obstacles around it, but is avoiding them pretty nicely. There you can see the drone wants to come behind me now, because it is set to stay behind me. So right now it has to come behind me. It will make its way, but still I can see it is detecting all those trees as well and the branches. You see what is behind the drone right now here? These wires, but the drone is avoiding them pretty nicely. So that thing, actually it only happens when you are, the crash which happened, actually the drone was also in the speed. So in the speed, the drone just could not see those branches which was without the leaves. That is the reason the drone crashed. Here right now is hovering there between those branches. Let's see if it's going to come inside here. I'm going to come inside here now. Let's see. Yeah, so the obstacle avoidance is still working as it was working before as well, but you have to be very careful when you are using it. Just what I will say is, after this crash happened, what I can say, just do not rely on this obstacle avoidance completely. It does work, but do not put it to the extreme test. That's what I can say. I always do that because I want to share this kind of content with my subscribers, because my subscribers, they want to see this kind of crazy stuff. This is how even that is my channel name as well. That is what I created this channel for. This is my content. But I will never encourage you to do this kind of stuff with your drones. Always fly safe, always look after your surroundings. This drone, it looks pretty good still. Let me test the sports mode as well to see if that motor is still working. There you can see. So this drone is still working perfectly, and it will keep working even if I fly like this, obviously, but I'm not gonna do that. I have already ordered the part. So as soon as I receive the replacement leg for this, I will bring it back to the life again and take it into the air and capture some nice shot, and I'll be back with more crazy experiments with this drone. So if you have not watched that video where I crashed this DJI Air3s, I will put the link down in the description. You can go ahead and watch that video. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.